All right. Hello, hello, hello. It is I, Alisa, and I am the host of Put It Pin in It Conversations with Alisa. I am here today, just briefly. I'm not going to be here long. If you're in the chat, let me know you're here. Say hello. Um, I have a great show planned for you tomorrow on Conversations with Alisa. My co-host will be back, Bre, and we're going to be talking about, is it okay for a stranger to buy you a drink? Is it okay for a stranger to buy you a drink? Hello, Melba. How are you? Hello, classy queen. I'm tongue tied. I must be tired. How are you? Happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers out there. I pray that you celebrated your Mother's Day with your children. I pray that if you are with child and have not birthed your child yet, I pray that you were celebrated on yesterday as well. And to all the children that are in my situation, that you no longer have your mother here, I pray that you were comforted by the family that loves you, because that is a most difficult time when you don't have your mother to celebrate Mother's Day. I'm going to talk about that one day. It's just still too soon for me to talk about it without boohooing and crying all over everything. It's just too soon. So I'd rather just on Mother's Day, I kind of get a little ghost because I'm reflecting. But this Mother's Day, just like I did last Mother's Day, hello, Kathy, how are you? Hi, thank you for joining. This Mother's Day, I went to my mother and my father's grave. It was better than last time I went to my mother and father's grave. The last time I went to my mother and father's grave, it was the first time I had went since my mother passed in 2018. And um, it played out on Reading Things My Way, and it was very difficult. But while I was there, okay, this book, Good Grief, was birthed. So from the grave, I was inspired by my parents to write this book. This book is dedicated to them. It is those that have read it already, they have told me that it is an excellent read. It goes through different encounters of my life, different phases of my life that I encountered grief. But through it all, good grief. All right. Through it all, good grief. Okay. And you can get this book from Lulu. I prefer you to buy it from Lulu because that is the publisher. I self-published. So everything that I'm doing it by myself. And it is an experience. I love what is happening. I have the books that people wanted my autograph. I put that in here because I have to send you that link. So on Facebook, I put the link for the job form that you fill out so that the book comes to me. I autograph it and then I send it to you. Okay? So that's how that goes if you want an autograph copy. Because a lot of people was like, I want an autograph copy. I want to, because I wasn't really going that route. I just wanted to put it out there and you buy it and read it. But I'm telling you, y'all, I can't believe it. Like I went back and read it. My daughter read it. My youngest daughter, she read it and she was like, Mom, this is really good because I never met my granddad. And by me reading your chapter about him, I learned a lot about him. And she was like, okay. So she's on page 84. It's not a long book either. It's only like 151 pages. And she's on page 84 and she's 16. So if a 16-year-old says, okay, this is a great book, of course, it's a great book because they don't like reading anyway. But I wanted to say this too. It's not a boring read because in the midst of me, in the midst of me telling my stories, It's a little entertaining because it talks about my divorce, and in my divorce, it talks about I eloped. I didn't have a wedding. I eloped, and with me eloping, I had to tell my mama that I eloped. And my daddy, so on my wedding night, I had to stay at my parents' house because I had to tell my mama the next day because she was asleep. And my daddy said he wasn't going to tell her. I had to tell her, so I had to stay. And it was a lot. It was a lot going on. And it's just a great read. But after every chapter, I talk about how I made it through this grief. Okay. And hopefully it will help you. And I just want to read a look, just the chapter of my dad in the good grief part. It says, grief manifests itself and it comes in waves. Okay. A surfer cannot just jump in the water and ride any wave. They must watch the wave develop, and as soon as they see a break in the wave, they must paddle quickly to jump on their board and ride the wave. Any surfer will tell you learning to ride a wave takes much practice and skill. As it is with grief, we know we miss our loved ones. So during the times the wave is developing, we must find the joy and memories of who we love. We must build ourselves up when grief is manageable in order to prepare ourselves for the unknown. As a result, when the wave of grief comes, it will be easier to ride it through. You may still fall off, but have confidence in knowing one day you will ride the wave through. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, God, can we tell him thank you? Can we lift our hands and tell the Lord thank you? Y'all, but for real, this book is, I know it's going to be a bestseller because it came from my heart, and it's very, very, when I say very entertaining, it is very entertaining because that's my personality, right? I'm not a drab person anyway. So my book is not dry and drab. And so I thank God for the ability to be able to sit down and pen things that I went through that was very difficult, but pen it in such a way that it paints a picture that, hey, if she got through that, I can get through that too. Okay. So I talk about a lot of things in here, and I believe you're going to love it. So make sure you go to Lulu, Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and if you want a autographed copy, you can just inbox me and I'll send you the link. But the link is on Facebook in this thread, and it's in my bio on Instagram. And I think I posted a whole lot on Facebook. So if you just breeze through what I have on Facebook, you'll find it. And it's a job form link. Okay. So that's all I want to come live here for today, just right now. Tomorrow is my show at 7 p.m. Conversations with Alisa, and I'm gonna have my co-host tomorrow, Bre. We're gonna talk about, of course, we're gonna talk about John Morant, dummy. We're gonna talk about him, and we're gonna talk about if it is it okay for a stranger to buy you a drink. All right. So I'm about to go hit the gym. I'm about to just relax. And I just wanted y'all to know, hey, the book is out. So make sure you go get a copy. Have a great day. Carolyn, I'm not live. I mean, this is not my regular live time. I just came live to talk about my book. Happy birthday, Carolyn. Happy birthday to you, my friend. But tomorrow at 7, be on here because we got something to talk about tomorrow. Is it okay for a stranger to buy you a drink? And this is story time. Because it's really happened, and I want to know your input on, is it, it's on Amazon too. Yes, you can find it on Amazon. Good Grief, just type in Good Grief and Alisa Dunn, Dunn, and it will come up. It will come up on all of those platforms. Okay, but Lulu is the publisher, so if you buy it from Lulu, That's better. You just go on Lulu book. What is it called? I think it's book whatever. Can't think of what it is. But there are a publishing company, and they are the ones that publish my book. Okay, so if you go on Lulu, that's better for me. But I don't really care where you buy it from, just as long as you leave a review. That's it. And the response has been great, guys. Thank you so much. But I know that the more that I put it out there, the more people are going to purchase. So I don't want anybody to not read this book because it's good. All right, tomorrow we're going to be talking about, is it okay for a stranger to buy you a drink? Because I got to tell y'all what happened to me. And y'all know the shenanigans be happening to me. And right, Carolyn, thank you for saying that. If you want to know about my life, because I didn't hold back. So I managed to drop T and give you and give you pointers on how to combat grief. And I thought that was a brilliant way to do it. I mean, it's my life. So I talked about my life. And my life is a movie, I see. When I read this, I saw somebody say on somebody's post, I see a movie coming from this. This really could be a movie because it's a lot. It's a lot going on. But I overcame it. I'm overcoming it. And I just wanted to share. And tomorrow we're going to talk about the shenanigans that I had to go through being out with my kids and somebody offered to buy me a drink. It's a shame. But anyway, so I just thank y'all for hopping on. I see the longer I stay on, more people come on, but I'm about to go. We'll talk about this more tomorrow. And we're going to talk about the Lakers, of course, because they made it through, and I'm just sick of them. I want them to get out. But Denver, I think they're gonna do it for me. Denver, do it for me. Thank you, brother. Super proud of my sister. Thank you so much. All right. So, everyone, I just want you. Janelle said we're gonna use that 10K from the church to buy a bunch of. Listen, I posted something on my news feed today talking about if a church cash app you $10,000, would you send it back? And almost everybody on my post said no, that's a blessing. I had about 3 people that was like, I'll send it back because I don't want that karma from God. Listen, what she say? You better bash Mister's head in and think about heaven later. That's the first quote that came to my mind. But I would not send it back. I'm just being honest. I just wouldn't. So, hey, call me what you want to call me. I would say, because when you cash app somebody, that is intentional. They ask you, are you sure? Do you want to send this? And once you hit that, are you sure? And it comes to me, it is mine. Dispute it with your bank. They will give it back to you. We both will be blessed. Because I'm not giving it back. I'm going to keep it and I'm going to keep on moving. And y'all be like, oh, no, that's good. No, I'm going to give my tithe. I'm going to give my Taruma and my tithe off of it. Okay. And just, I probably would never visit that church again because, I don't want them to be like, hey, did you receive something from us? No, I don't want to go through none of that. So I'm probably, like I said on my post, wherever I go, and if I have to pass by that church, I'm probably going to go the opposite way around. I would never pass that way again. But anyway, so I just enjoy being with you all tomorrow at 7:00. I know Denver and the Lakers are playing tomorrow. but I promise I won't hold you long. I just want to ask those questions that I just asked. Hello, Renisha. How are you? I just want to ask that question. Is it okay for a stranger to buy you a drink? And I haven't told um I haven't told I haven't told Bree the story. So it's gonna be funny to watch her reaction because Bree is funny anyway. We both are funny. But it's gonna be funny to watch her reaction to what I'm about to say. Because the way I feel, I may be wrong. So, men, if you're on here, I want you to please, I'm going to drop the link. I want you to come live and I want you to tell me how I want y'all to educate us women on how we should conduct ourselves when it comes to somebody trying to, I guess, either be nice or are they trying to just, make a move. Okay? I'm I I was married for a long time, you know. Then I got married again. I think a total of me being in the dating scene probably, let me see. Let me count it up. Married, then 2 years I was single. And then so from 2020, 2021, yeah, so I have not been single for a long period of time. So dating for me is foreign. Okay, it's very foreign. I'm usually the type that if I find somebody I like, that's it. I don't do all of the dating thing. So I just need some education. And that's what I'm trying to go for. So I just need for you all to jump on tomorrow. And women, you too, sound off. Let me know. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much for congratulating me on my. I am so happy, y'all. I feel so complete by writing this book because it really made me sit in what I needed to sit in. Okay. All right. So tomorrow at 7 o'clock, I'll see you guys and thank you. Thank you again for purchasing the book. If you didn't purchase it yesterday, if you're going to purchase it this week when you get paid or whatever, I'm going to come live and I'm going to thank each and every one of you. I'm going to try because it's a lot of you. I'm just going to come. I'm for the ones that want an autograph copy. I'll say y'all names, but everybody else, it's going directly to you. So I don't want to, whatever. All right. So I'm done rambling. I'm going to the gym. If you are not staying fit, I'm about to come back with the Jump for Your Life challenge and all of those things. Okay. So I will talk to you later.